Tyree Kinnel.
Hope you guys are having a good day.
Caesar and Grant Perry are talking about the Big Ten title and whether it's breakdowns back in winter conditioning or looking up at the banners. You know, winning a Big Ten title has been a focus. Can you just kind of talk about that now that the Big Ten title's here, or Big Ten season's here? Reflect on that and how important it is for this program.
It's always a goal of ours coming in like in the off season and the beginning of the year is to win the Big Ten championship because you got to win that to move on to bigger goals that we have. So you know, it's a team goal. You got individual goals. So we definitely, it all counts now this week starting with Big Ten play. So we want to be in Indianapolis at the end of the year.
Do you ever look up at the Big Ten banners in the Glick and notice that it's been a while?
Yeah, at times I look at them and yeah, it has been a while. So we get reminded of it a lot. So hopefully we can change things this year.
As one of the veteran leaders on the team, is there something that you say to the younger players about preparing for the difference of non-conference to Big Ten?
No, I haven't really mentioned that to any of the younger players. I mean, we treat every game as an important game. So in these last 3 games that we had were just as important as it's going to be this week. It's just now, it counts for our conference record now. So we take every game as serious as we can.
How would you assess the secondary in this last game? How do you look back at it, and what do you need to work on?
I thought we played well at times, and I thought, you know, we lacked communication in some aspects. You know, we blown a couple coverages, but that's things that could be fixed. It wasn't, you know, skill versus skill. It was definitely communication errors and on us, and we could handle that and fix that this week.
How much were penalties discussed? I know Josh had a flag pass interference. Khalid got the flag for targeting. You guys brought that up as an handball.
We haven't met yet this week from the game, so. But I'm pretty sure it will get brought up. Coach Brown has been getting on us about, you know, limiting the penalties. We've had quite a few in these 3 games on the defensive side, so we definitely have to change that. You know, we're beating ourselves most of the time. You know, the offense isn't really moving the sticks. We're moving it for them. You know, with the, you know, holding calls or late hits or pass interference or face mask. So it's definitely a thing that we could fix and change.
Is that over aggressiveness or is that miscommunication, or what do you believe?
I'd say over aggressiveness. You know, lack of awareness at times as well. But we're always going to compete and be aggressive. So if those penalties keep coming, then, you know, Coach Brown will have a solution for us.
How do you balance that aggressiveness? Because, like you said, this is an aggressive defense. How do you balance that with the penalties?
Well, I mean, with my part of, like, you know, pass interference or holding calls, you know, we're in man a lot, so we got to cover the guy as best as we can. And, you know, a lot of it just comes down to technique. You know, we're in position, but, you know, maybe we didn't get our head back and, you know, play the ball or things like that. So it just comes down to, you know, your technique. And so we just got to fix things like that. And, you know, hopefully those penalties will go away. Sometimes it's 50-50. Sometimes we don't agree with the call, but we got to live with it and play ball. So it's all part of the game.
As a leader on that side of the ball, do you feel like you have to talk to those guys and maybe one mouth at times? And
talk to who?
The guys that get the penalties.
Oh yeah, yeah, we all talk to each other about it. You know, we got to move on during the game. You know, during the week in practice, you know, they'll call the flags even more just to know that we're doing it. But yeah, I mean, it's just something that we got to fix. It's something that we could do.
Seen a lot more Brad Hawkins as the time goes by. What have you seen of him as a player?
He's doing really well. He's helped us a lot. You know, he got his opportunity in the Notre Dame game when Josh got ejected really early, and he came in and played really well. So, you know, he gave the coaches confidence to put him in. So now you'll be seeing him coming in the game more, you know, if it's in with me or if it's in with Josh. So he's been a help for us in the safety room, and he's good. He's been doing good.
With Devin Bush, what's something you appreciate about him because you're around him on a daily basis? And do you have, like, a great freakish story from something that maybe we didn't see in practice that he did?
No freakish story, but I mean, he's just a go-getter guy. I mean, he's always playing hard. He runs to the ball fast and great leadership. You know, he's a middle linebacker that you want to have on your team. So I'm excited to be playing with him, and you know, he's going to keep going after it, and he's going to, you know, lead all of us and do what he's doing.
You mentioned Josh's ejection against Notre Dame. Obviously, Khalid got it this last game. I mean, what do you, as a leader, say to a guy like that?
I mean, you just got to keep your head up. The rules they've been changing a lot, and it's kind of hard to, you know, hit receivers or quarterbacks now. So it's just something that we got to live with and play with and work around, you know, with the rules of the game changing. So, I mean, I didn't think Khalid or Josh was really targeting, but I mean, the ref called it, so we got to deal with it. And you know, when Josh went down, Brad came in and played well, and now when Khalid can't play, you know, Jordan Glasgow, we feel confident and comfortable with him being out there. So, you know, we'll be good.
the pass interference calls? You probably already talked about that. Is that a function of the defense being aggressive? I mean, what?
It's just us being aggressive, playing man. We got to just trust our technique. A lot of times we got to get our head around or play the ball more instead of receiver. But it's just aggressive, and we're going to keep after it. Coach Brown says he's never going to change the way what he do. So we're just going to get better at it and try to fix some things in our technique to not get those calls because most of the time we're right there, but the ref sees it a different way than we do. So it is what it is.
From your experience going up against them in practice, how have Donovan Peoples-Jones and Nico Collins, or in what areas have they improved the most since last year?
They improved a lot, and all their success right now, I've seen it coming since camp, the way they were running their routes, the way they were catching the balls, the way they looked, their confidence level. So it's not a surprise what they're doing right now, and they're going to keep getting better throughout the year.
How many drops do you see in practice from that group? Is it a very rare thing?
No, I don't really see many drops out of them. All of them really got really good hands, even with Oliver Martin, Grant Perry, Nico. They all been catching the ball really well, and they're getting better with their routes. So it's an exciting group, and hopefully they keep getting better throughout the year.
As a defense, you guys have given up 3.9 yards per play. It's the best in the country. Do you feel like you've been that dominant, or does it feel like there's still more to strive for?
I definitely think we've been that. I felt like we've been that dominant, but a lot of times we're just hurting ourselves with penalties, and that's what we got to stop with. But the dominance-wise, we feel like we've been doing really good. Especially in the run game, we've been stopping the run a lot. Just there's some things that we got to clean up in the back end, but I feel like we've been playing great this year.
What do you need to do to be able to be more shut down on third down?
Like getting off the field, not hurting ourselves. A lot of those third downs are penalties, like I was saying earlier. It's not like they're going and get the first down. So, Coach Brown preaches on the third down a lot, so we just got to get better at that.
Is that at least a little bit comforting, I guess? I don't know if that's the right word for the defense, knowing that it's like self-inflicted things, or at least you feel that it's...
Yeah, definitely it helps us, our confidence. We know that people aren't just moving the ball on us and getting first downs after first downs on us just because, they're beating us. But so we just got to, just cut out the penalties, and I think we'll be fine.
Is that the trick to it? Because you led the country last year in those third down situations. Did you get better through the course of the year last year, or how did that work?
Yeah, I think so. Our goal is to always get better every week, so we want to improve on being a better defense than the week before. So we take that serious in practice. We work extremely hard during the week, not only executing the game plan, but like getting better individually, getting better as a team chemistry. So we try to improve as much as we can throughout the year. So when the big games matter at the end, we're ready for it.
Time for a few more from Tyree.
What's the mental approach going into the Big Ten? you guys shift focus now when you got Nebraska coming in?
We feel better. We're in a 2-game winning streak now. We got that nasty taste out of our mouth in Notre Dame. We was a little down after that, but we bounced back and won 2 games that we needed to win, and now we're excited to get the Big Ten play and show what we could do.
How impressed are you with Shea? Watching him in practice and watching through, especially these last 2 games, his accuracy, his efficiency. How impressed are you?
I'm impressed. I feel like he's very calm. He takes the game really well. It looks like it's slowed down for him. He's controlling the offense really well. It looks like a new offense to me. So he's doing really well, and I'm excited for his future as well, going down the road.
How much offenses have they shown? How much more is there that you've seen in practice?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they'll have more. They put more in each week. I know they'll have something. Now it's Big Ten play, and they like to do a lot, like put Ambry in, and they'll have like a new trick every week, hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks.